Good morning, everyone, and thank you for joining me today. We're going to dive into a fascinating topic: biological perspectives on the origins of criminal behavior. We'll explore how genetics, neurological factors, biochemical processes, and even evolutionary influences play a role in shaping criminal tendencies. This presentation will shed light on the complex interplay between biology and behavior, offering new insights into why crime occurs. Let's get started. Biological theories of crime focus on understanding criminal behavior through factors like genetics, brain function, biochemical processes, and evolutionary history. They highlight how physiological and inherited traits might make certain individuals more prone to criminal actions. While these theories differ from sociological explanations that look at social environments and culture, they often complement them by adding the perspective of internal, biological influences on behavior. Essentially, biological and sociological approaches together provide a more complete picture of why people might engage in crime. When we look at twin studies on criminal behavior, we see that identical twins, who share all of their genes, tend to have higher concordance rates for criminal behavior compared to fraternal twins, who only share about half of their genes. This suggests a genetic component is involved. Adoption studies further support this idea. They show that biological siblings raised apart still display similar tendencies toward criminal behavior, more so than siblings raised together by adoptive parents. This provides strong evidence that heredity plays a significant role. However, it's important to understand that while genetics contribute to criminal behavior, they don't act alone. Environmental factors and personal experiences also have a crucial influence. So, genetics may set a certain predisposition, but they don't fully determine an individual's actions. When we look at neurophysiological theories, the first key area to consider is abnormalities in the prefrontal cortex. This part of the brain plays a crucial role in decision-making and controlling impulses. When there are abnormalities here, individuals may show increased aggression and antisocial behavior, which can contribute to criminal acts. Next, brain injuries themselves can significantly impact behavior. When someone experiences a brain injury, their ability to regulate emotions and exercise sound judgment can be compromised. This impairment raises the likelihood of engaging in criminal activity because their responses to situations may become more erratic or impulsive. Finally, dysfunction in the autonomic nervous system is also important. This system controls how we respond physiologically to stress. Problems here can lead to reduced fear and empathy, two emotions that typically help guide moral behavior. Without these, individuals may be more prone to act in ways that society deems criminal. Together, these neurophysiological factors offer insight into how certain brain functions and dysfunctions can influence behavior linked to crime. When we look at biochemical theories, we see that hormones play a significant role in shaping behavior. For example, testosterone has been linked to aggression, which can sometimes lead to increased violent tendencies. Alongside hormones, neurotransmitters like serotonin are crucial because they help regulate our mood and control impulses. When there's an imbalance in these chemicals, it can result in heightened irritability or a greater likelihood of risky behavior. Additionally, nutritional deficiencies, particularly in essential vitamins and minerals, can negatively affect cognitive functions and weaken self-control. Importantly, these biochemical factors don't work in isolation. They interact with environmental influences, creating a complex network that ultimately shapes how we behave. When we look at evolutionary theories, one key idea is that some behaviors we now label as criminal might have actually had adaptive purposes in our evolutionary past. For example, actions like aggression or competition could have helped our ancestors survive or increase their chances of reproducing. However, as societies have evolved, these same traits that once provided an advantage can become problematic or maladaptive. What was once beneficial might now lead to conflicts with modern laws and social norms. So, evolutionary theories help us understand criminal tendencies by placing them within the larger story of human development and adaptation over time. Biological theories offer important insights into why criminal behavior might occur by examining genetic, neurological, biochemical, and evolutionary factors. However, these biological influences don't act alone. They interact in complex ways with environmental and social factors, shaping behavior in a dynamic context. To fully understand crime, it's essential to integrate these biological predispositions with the surrounding circumstances individuals experience. By embracing this integrated approach, we can develop more effective prevention and intervention strategies that are better tailored to the unique needs of both individuals and society as a whole.